How physical activity promotes all components of the expanded core curriculum. As educators, we believe in the potential of every child to be independent and productive in life. This video was produced to highlight the many ways that sport, physical activity, and sports camps can teach all components of the expanded core curriculum, commonly called the ECC. The field of visual impairment has long recognized that students who are blind or visually impaired must have skills other than those taught in the general education curriculum to be successful and independent in life. The Expanded Core Curriculum, ECC, refers to the 9 areas of instruction that most children with vision acquire incidentally. Children who are blind or visually impaired must be taught these 9 areas of instruction intentionally. The ECC has typically been taught in academic and traditional school settings. The 9 areas of the ECC are assistive technology, career education, compensatory access skills, independent living, orientation and mobility, recreation and leisure, self-determination, sensory efficiency, and social interaction.
So here we are right now on the trail. There's woods around us, and then we're gonna come up through the gully to the left. Can you point to your left for me? Good, yep. And then we're gonna go up over the hill right before the road.
All right, and we're gonna stop there?
Yep.
Children who are blind and visually impaired must be intentionally taught and encouraged to experience and master these components in order to be as independent as possible and reach their full potential in life. Physical education teachers, coaches, vision specialists, parents, and sports camp counselors can include these components in their programs and ensure they are infused into every skill and activity. Students who are blind or have low vision need to acquire a range of technology skills that will give them options for gathering and conveying information. Instruction in the use and maintenance of assistive technology is needed in the curriculum for students with visual impairments.
Yesterday you did 29,418 steps.
Whoa, that's a lot.
So as you can see in this picture, this is the sclera, and then you get the lens, and the pupil, and the iris. The iris is a part of the eye.
Career awareness and education are an essential area of the expanded core curriculum. This component provides students with visual impairments knowledge of many possible careers. It also addresses the vocational skills students need to perform jobs and maintain employment. In addition, it emphasizes the need to be on time and be dressed and prepared for every scheduled activity, appointment, or meeting. Compensatory skills allow students who are blind or visually impaired to access all areas of the core curriculum. Examples of compensatory skills include, but are not limited to, the use of a magnifier, braille, large print, or auditory output. Learning these necessary adaptations will help the student who is blind learn about the world, communicate effectively, and further develop literacy. Students must develop independent living skills, such as tying their shoes, dressing, showering, cooking, eating, and personal hygiene, in order to become an independent and contributing member of their homes and communities. The development of these skills will promote social acceptance and inclusion in school and in the community. Orientation and mobility pertain to the student's ability to travel in their immediate environment as independently as possible. The mere fact that physical activity necessitates movement of the child promotes orientation and mobility in its simplest form. Mastering this component helps promote independence, socialization, and self-determination. The recreation and leisure component includes learning the foundational skills to access recreation, sport, and physical activity. This component includes locomotor skills such as run, jump, slide, and gallop, object control skills such as batting, kicking, throwing, catching, and underhand roll, and endurance activities such as biking, hiking, and walking. Self-determination is the opportunity to learn the skills that sighted peers learn. This allows children with visual impairments to have choices and control over their lives. The ability to set realistic goals and meet them, as well as advocate for oneself, is also part of this component. Sensory efficiency skills include instruction in the use of residual vision, hearing, and other senses. Many blind sports facilitate the use of hearing and touch in order for students with visual impairments to access them.
Alex, ready, pitch.
Focusing on this component helps improve the efficiency of all senses. Social interaction skills must be taught to students with visual impairments because they are unable to casually observe how people interact and socialize with one another. Social interaction skills can be learned through sport and physical activity. Examples include taking turns in games, dancing with a partner, setting goals with a group, and teamwork. These ECC components are critical for an independent and fulfilling life. All sports and recreation can address multiple ECC areas and provide students a pathway to success. Many thanks to the Utah School for the Deaf and Blind, College at Brockport Campabilities, the Institute on Movement Studies for Individuals with Visual Impairment or Deaf Blindness, Judy Bird and the Beep Kickball Association, and the College at Brockport. Video scriptwriters, Dr. Lauren J. Lieberman, Robin Keating-Clark, Hannah Williams. Videographers, Anne Giralico-Perlman, Todd Keith. Narration, Ruth Childs.